Welcome to New to Medical Device Sales. We are here at the airport about to do a 5-city trip where we're going to do over 8 podcasts, and we're going to be meeting with former CEOs who sold their companies, top performing reps, vice presidents, C-suites, and even chief medical officers of Medtronic. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be going to Philly, Nashville, New York City, Miami, Orlando. We're going to do a lot. It's going to be an absolutely amazing time. We're going to be meeting so many amazing people, and I can't wait for you all to see. But also what I want you to see in this trip is you go make it happen. This is going to be about a 2-week trip. We're going to be jumping around. There's going to be amazing times. There might be even some challenges that we face, but you just got to roll with the punches no matter whether you're trying to break into medical device sales, whether you're in medical device sales. Just understand success doesn't just happen. You go make it happen. Let's do it. Philly, made it to our hotel, getting a little fire warmth as we came in, and it's probably like 40 degrees here, a little different than Arizona, but every time I'm on these flights, I always do reflecting time. And I actually, with Thomas, our videographer, we were going through the journey, and I actually was showing him from 2018 when I moved out here to where we're at today. And it's one of those moments that I'm always just very appreciative of today, being like, I know what it's like when I moved out here with $1,200 to my name, hoping I can make it work, to I was showing him me packaging my t-shirts and sending it out to people, showing him the hundreds of reviews and messages that I got on LinkedIn from people before I ever even made a program or did a business, just trying to help people. And then also just showing him our people sending us as they've won President Club winners, they've been key contributors, they've made all Rookie of the Years. There's so much stuff that's with it, and it's just that special time to reflect and think about how grateful I am. And one that really stood out is being able to show him one of the guys that we recently got placed, and he has 4 kids, but got time to go sit with him, and he's texting me about his day and texting me about all the things that he's doing and all of the fun stuff that he's accomplishing in sales. But I told him the thing that means the most to me is, when we sat there, he gave me the biggest hug, told me how much I meant to him. And it's just that reminder of why we do what we do. And that's why we're doing this trip this month. It's to continue to give you all value. And I just want you to know I'm so grateful and so thankful. And so we just got in, we put our bags away, and now we have office hours with our program here in about 25 minutes. So I'm just going to go grab a little bit of water, caffeine, maybe a little bit of food because we haven't ate yet, and go power through that for the next several hours. We are here getting ready for office hours literally in 3 minutes, but why I'm here, I'm doing messages. One of our guys literally just let me know that he's in a final and then the offer's coming. We're very confident that he's going to get it. Just so you know, this comes from a partnership that we have, and this is for a position that is $210,000. So excited about that one. This person actually does have experience in the industry, but they've been in the industry for about a year and a half, and they haven't been making $100,000. So they actually came to us, wanted to work with us. So now we got them in a position for a full line rep role. Really excited about this. And then even while we were on the plane and coming here, I received messages. We just had a couple more companies reach out to us. Let us know, one company let us know about 19 positions they have open. So again, guys, one of the things that we work hard and why we're doing these meetings is it's not only to do podcasts, but we're also meeting with people in medical device sales. We're talking about how we can help companies and continue to get them great talent, as you guys can see. And so it's been a lot of fun. Love these wins. Got a couple people in interview processes, and we've got a couple actually offers that came through this week already, but we're going to jump onto office hours and now go crush it out. Real quick, anyone have some exciting news that starts with the name Alex?
So I got an offer from BD for their Alaris division. They started out at 105, and I told them, give me just a little while to consider the whole offer. About an hour later, the recruiter came back and said 110 would be the base. So they were very happy with how I approached the whole team on LinkedIn. So everything that Jacob's been telling us absolutely is working. It's just, you just got to put in the work for it. I interviewed with the recruiter for 5 minutes. I did one interview for about 45 minutes with the hiring manager, and then they offered it to me. Whenever the recruiter called back, I thought it was going to be Let's set up like a formal interview in person. And she's like, no, you're misunderstanding. We want to extend an offer to you. You kind of did all the work previously, so there's really nothing else we need to do from here on out.
So guys, first off, that makes me very proud of you. Like, great job on following the steps. But what I want you guys to hear, know when everyone says, when we say, hey, you can get a job literally within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and people are like, no, it's impossible. You can't do that. It takes 3 months to go through the interview process. It goes back to everything we always say. If you understand how to do the job to get the job, you can go win the job, right? And going on to this is when we already understand what the process is going to be, we can speed up the process, right? And so what I want you guys to see is, instead of having Alex go and talk to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, good news is he already did the due diligence, reached out to all those people, and they're like, yeah, everyone's already signed off on you, instead of doing the separate interview process. All right, so office hours was absolutely insane. We got some people some offers. We actually have literally like 7 people that are in interview processes, and actually we talked about it. We have 3 people who have literally gotten interview processes in 2 days. And so kind of want to just touch on that real quick is most people will say, hey, it takes 3 months or 3 weeks or whatever it is. And the reality of it is if you know the interview process, which we do, and then you know who to reach out to and you know the next steps and you know what that looks like, this is how you're able to speed up the process. And so, for example, one of our nurses, Holly, literally reached out, found out about a position. We told her the next steps of how she should go about it. And literally in 2 days is now meeting with not only the hiring manager, also the rep, and then they asked her to reach out to the vice president already. And so that's literally within 2 days of this initial conversation. And now she's going very fast, and here within a week or 2, we'll most likely have an offer. And so you just have to understand the process on how to do that. And we've done that with a lot of people. We got more people in the process, but it's really exciting. Also, just always here to encourage people, give them encouragement on what to do next. And we then talked about closing, how to close final interviews, how to make yourself confirm that you're going to get the offer. Because just remember, at the final, anyone is good enough. And then also, we have one of our girls who just found out today she's going into a final for a full line rep position. So Sam, shout out. And she's actually here in Philly. So she was just giving me recommendations of where to go about Philly, but also she's going to go get the hiring opportunity. So really excited about it. Awesome night. Absolutely jazzed up. Now we need to go get some food. We are here at the gym. It's about 7:45 this morning. Ended up going and grabbing some food and then had to end up working. I ended up working till about 11:30 last night. We had some things come up, so we're running a little low on sleep, but we got meetings starting today at 9:30, so wanted to come in, get a workout, enjoy getting to see some of the sights as we walked here to the gym. I used to be really big into the gym, being a personal trainer. I used to hate Planet Fitness. Now, for $15 or $25, you guys can go around the whole United States, and there's literally 2 within 5 minutes of walking distance where we're staying. So if you guys are ever traveling, look at the gym, get you a lot of stuff. Now me and Thomas are gonna hit a workout. Workout in the books now. This is where we're staying, downtown, so pretty cool view. Now we're on our way to our meeting to go meet with a couple advisors, and we're gonna go dig deeper into business as well as talk about next steps for the upcoming quarter, and also gonna be talking about having them on the podcast, which we are shooting tomorrow, and go over some dates. So a lot of fun things here in Philly. Let's go make it happen.
There they are. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. There's something wrong. Well, welcome to Philly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. This is Michael.
Michael, nice to
Pleased to meet you.
So thanks for coming to Philly, guys. That was great.
Yeah,
And we can get started. How's that sound?
sounds great.
Before we get into this part of it, it would be great to have an overview of everyone's background.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Yeah,
great.
that sounds great.
Okay.
Love to hear it.
So, Mike, why don't you start? How's that?
So I met David in, 1995. He was building a business.
Yeah, a little bit about me. Small town kid, grew up in a town, 2,000 people. Just wanted more. To give you an idea, my dad went bankrupt, started a trucking business, went bankrupt. Mom's been a nurse for she just celebrated 30 years at her hospital that she's at. Played basketball for a year, realized I wasn't as good as I thought I was. And then I ended up going into the coaching side of it as doing assistant coach and got a full ride for that. I had a mentor who changed my life, Jeremy Scott. He's in the fitness world. Just showed up with my resume, went to 5 gyms and said, I want to work here. And then he taught me, and he said, hey man, you'll never get rich here, but I'll teach you how to run a business. And then he's the one who taught me about content, social media, being able to do that. I owe everything to him. He just changed my mindset from being the broke, poor kid to being out here, and then he introduced me to a lot of very wealthy individuals. 9:46. It has been a full day. I am losing my voice because we've done a lot of talking, a lot of explaining, which I need to get that better because we have our podcast tomorrow. But it's been a full day. We really dug into a lot of great things, and the thing I'm very appreciative of is working with individuals that have been a part of companies, that have sold companies, that have worked with a lot of different companies, and also help them grow. And so very grateful for that, very thankful. Just hearing their experiences, all the different things that we'll need to do with medical device companies, and getting to show them the vision of where we're going, and talking about some of the contracts we already have in place and just some of those things that are coming in the future. So it's been a very successful day, a great day for the company, working on the company, and just seeing where we're taking this. And again, just being able to sit here and just be so appreciative. And then again, why I'm in it, I'm getting messages from our members. But like a perfect example is, here's one of our people that literally are in the interview process, and they just came in. They're not even a couple weeks into the program, but you'll see they've already logged hundreds of minutes on their calls, and now they've already entered interviews for her 3rd company now. The thing that's cool, she hasn't even been in the program for 4 weeks. So this is a physician assistant, and she's now in 3 interview processes in 4 weeks. We just communicate. Our team's taking care of them because we have a great team. But it's messages like that. It's the screenshots that we get on the daily. It's, the messages I send to our team where someone who just joined is already pumped, and we have one person who's been in our program for a week and already got an interview, and they're actually in the 3rd round interview with that company. And so it's just a lot of fun being able to not only see the impact that we have, but also get to continue to grow this. And hopefully this is just encouraging to everyone, is again, talking about with those guys, they have relationships, they know people in the industry, they have companies and all of the aspects, and that's why I'm continuing to work and push, is going from the rep who said, hey, one day I hope I can break into the industry, to now what we're doing and being able to partner with companies, help them find top talent, help them with training, help them with a lot of different things, plus the people that we can continue to help. I'm just grateful. It's always fun to do it as a medical device sales rep, doing dinners and late nights and all the stuff. It's a different thing when we're doing it to continue to help people, and it's my own, and I'm just so grateful to you all, and it's one of those cool reflection points. So I'm gonna drink a lot of water and get ready for bed so I can be ready for some podcasts, because we got some big podcasts upcoming. One thing I wanted to just mention is, David, who we met with today, he's a very successful entrepreneur. He sold his company several times in the medical device space, and we were just having a conversation, and we were just talking about, what do you feel is the biggest key to success? What do you think helped you sell your business multiple times? And he said, a positive mindset. It's always being positive and looking for the opportunities, and no matter what came your way or comes your way, you think positive, because if you actually see it up here, it can actually happen. And I'll just tell you, even while we're there, many people will just ask, how do you have success? And I've talked to a lot of people who've sold their businesses, and just transparently, it's always the same. It's be positive, work so hard that you can't not fail. It's going to take longer than you think, and you have to be patient, and it's also just roll with the punches all the time. And now, of course, get good people, counsel, put yourself in positions. But the thing I just want to always encourage you all is, it just doesn't happen overnight. It takes years of work, but the thing that people don't understand is the years are going by either way. And so you're either going to watch this, and 2 years from now your life is going to be in so much a better place because you took the time to be positive and learn skills and put yourself to go do it. Or 2 years you'll probably be in the same exact spot just like you were 2 years ago. And what I'll just sit here and tell you, that's one of the biggest things that we focus on inside of our program at New to Medical Device Sales is mindset, because everyone asks how we get so many people hired at over 6 figures and do all these things. Well, it starts up here. And that's what people miss, is you all think it's you answering questions, saying yes to this or whatever it is, and it's actually, you got to become the person that somebody chases down and wants on their team. So I just thought it was interesting. I wanted to share that as talking to someone who's sold his company several times, very successful in the industry. And if you go and ask him, what's your advice or what you would say or what's made the biggest difference? And he says positive mindset. I would just encourage you, success leaves clues, and start picking up on it. Ready to start the day. We are here living the dream in a gym that has 0 people in it. I was just telling Thomas this is absolutely my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So we're going to go hit a workout, but then we have our podcast that we're doing with David, who we met with yesterday. Again, David has a very cool story, and so we're going to go set that up. We're going to hit a quick workout, and then we're going to go meet with him. But this morning I woke up, and I was just telling Thomas I'm really excited because this is one of the things about energy and just moving and making sure you guys are doing it. We literally planned out a lot of our business, where we're going, what we're doing, and I literally woke up to 5 different companies that are very big following me, connecting with us because they're looking to hire people. And so we're going to be setting up some very fun conversations, which is only going to help people. And it actually just plays into everything we're doing here. So I'm really excited for the next steps. But we're going to hit a quick workout and then go do a podcast. David Kessler, former CEO of Sterling Medical Services. 3 exits, and now you help people go and grow their businesses inside of medical device sales, outside of it. You started with nothing. You're in a way different spot today. And now we're going to learn from you. And I want to just start this podcast off by, what's the biggest lesson that you learned from what I just mentioned?
That you can do it if you really want to. Nothing is impossible. Just have to get up every day and run after it and stay focused. And don't let the drama and the chatter detract you. Just keep moving.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, can't complain. I'm on the East Coast this week, so I'm usually in Arizona, so it was nice to see you said ET.
Glad we could connect. I was talking to James in person a couple weeks ago at a management meeting, and he mentioned he had connected with you and you helped him get a solid rep up in the Northeast. And
yeah,
I was hoping that you might be able to help me in the recruiting aspect, because I'm just looking to get a really good rep that's hungry, a hunter, wants to, potentially break into the medical field, medical sales field. And, it's a great job starting out, I think, for reps. And you can actually, we just got our new commission structure, and it went up this year, so I know it's pretty lucrative and competitive. So
just so you know, Steven, I know 100% we can help get you somebody. Not worried about that at all.
All right, well, hey, that's awesome. I will. I'll send you my email, and I'll send you the link to the job description.
Yep.
And if you need anything else from me, this is my personal number too. You can always call, text me,
Perfect.
Email me, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, I really appreciate you willing to work with me. And,
of course.
Looking forward to it.
Of course. And can I just ask, when are you looking to hire by? Is it as soon as possible? Do you guys have a little timeline?
As soon as possible.
Okay. Successful trip here in Philadelphia. Now we're about to travel to Nashville. We have 2 podcasts that we're going to be doing to Nashville for 24 hours, and then we're going to be flying out to New York City. So lots of fun here, great meeting, great time being able to see the city. Honestly, it was doing a couple blizzards while we were here, so that was fun to get some snow. And now 24 hours in Nashville, and then off to New York City, Miami, and Orlando. Let's go. We're here in Nashville, ready for the day of podcasting before we fly out tonight. Today we're having Lisa Jacobs, who founded Stripes, but also is the president of Essentials Robotics. And then we also have Tanya Ridding, who is vice president of executive search. And so they're coming into the podcast studio, and we're going to do 2 podcasts while we're here in Nashville. Absolutely can't wait, and I know they're going to be great conversations. And like you said, even the small little tips help you stand out in big ways by even just pinching.
Everybody really does want to help each other in this space. We're all in it for the right reasons.
That's a wrap here in Nashville. Had a couple of great episodes. Now we are going to be getting ready for the airport. Actually just got 2 messages from 2 of our members, both in the interview process. One's actually for a full line rep, and this OT is actually at 200. This person does have 1 year experience already. So they actually are in their final interview today. So they're just letting me know that's going on today at 4. And then we also have one of our guys in the interview process going for an associate position that's around $100,000 with the OTE. And so he actually is getting the car information, he's filling it all out, and then he just has a final with HR. So AKA, he's got the job as long as he doesn't say anything bad to HR. So successful day. Very confident that we're going to have these two guys get hired. And then the team actually just messaged me. We went through numbers today because it's Monday. We literally have 9 individuals in 4th+ round interview processes. So good day here. Good day in Nashville interviewing people. Now, going to be changing, getting on a flight, going to New York City. All right, we are here in New York City. We made it last night. Now I'm just here at the gym, getting a little workout in. As you guys know, personal trainer at heart. That's what I used to do. So I always just want to encourage you guys, make sure to move your body. Always take care of yourself. But had meetings this morning with the team, and then actually we'll be meeting with a recruiting company because we can look at doing some partnerships. They come to us and need people as well. So we're open to having conversations with them. So we're gonna have a conversation there today. So I'm gonna hit a quick little workout and then we'll get to it for the day. All right, we are about to get on a call with the coach that we're bringing on, but the one thing I will just sit here and tell you is here's one of our guys that we have. I'll just show you the text. Good news is he's got the final round interview and he's then moving with HR, and then he's got it. Just so you guys know, this is a person who we work with. He has 1 year experience coming from the ortho world. We're getting him outside of the ortho division. This position he's going for is actually $200,000, and he's going to talk to HR, which, just so you guys know, he's got the job as long as he doesn't say anything silly at the HR meeting. So it's good, but one thing I just want you guys to see is he actually got a flat tire yesterday on the way to his final round interview and took an Uber to get there, but was communicating with everybody very well. Very impressed by him. So not worried about him getting the position, but this is, again, someone, he was working at a big company, just wasn't really happy. Just to be transparent, he actually hit President Club winner, and he wasn't even going to get over $100,000 in compensation. And so he reached out to me. This is a company that we've been working with and partnered with, and now he's going to be getting a job. So we just got to go and complete it, but that's a fun text to have. And now I'm going to get on a quick call with one of our future coaches of the program. All right, she'll call us back. Hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, I just need to give you a quick call because I know you got some stuff going on today, okay? What I would just do, if you have his number, I would just call him and just say, I'm so sorry for today. I understand I don't want you to be thinking I'm flaking this is today, but I am willing to just have a talk, because you're pushing yourself out, because again, he's looking for hunters and people who can go grow a market. And right now you're showing that you would let any little resistance not let you grow a market. Yep, sounds good. Bye. So just so you know, that was a loving coaching call that we had. That's a member that we've had into the program that has such great experience, but what we talk about is people self-sabotage and all the good stuff. This person literally has an interview and the director is trying to get on a call with them because we're friends with the director who we're now partnered with, and he's asking us to find him spots, and this person lives in the area that they're trying to hire by sending a text message and sending their profile that we have for them. And she's now in the interview process, but she's having some challenging time in life, and she had some car troubles. But then I just had to show the message I just showed you guys of the guy who went on and now is going to the final. I just had to have a pep talk with her. Is at the end of the day, yes, people understand you have life, and if there's major things that happen, they understand that, especially like if family members or something in that aspect. But too many people let a little resistance stop them from having success, and that was what that call was. Is she can have car trouble, but I want to just show you the difference. She's not in the industry, she has car trouble, and now she's asking to reschedule, which we just told her don't, and she's going to change that, compared to the person who's already 1 year in the industry going for a final for over 200. He had car trouble. The only difference was he communicated with him saying he's having car trouble, and he took an Uber to the place. So just hopefully you guys can see that. This is where we always talk about is coaching people and helping them mature into the process. Because what many people don't think about is many people let a little resistance stop them, and then they make excuses, then they validate it for themselves. The only thing that's the problem is it hurts them. And one of the things we do in our program is to really mature them. And also, last thing you just have to understand is we work with these people, and these people are a representation of our company, and we got to make sure that they understand doing the job to get the job and how to be very professional once they're in the industry. So it's been a full day, had great meetings with the team that you saw, bringing on the new coach, so all of that went well. Also started talking about some big things in the works from the company side, so I'm excited about that. And then we had a call with recruiters, and so then going to be partnering with a recruiter company, but we're looking at partnerships, so they wanted to come to us. So we had that conversation, and then I had calls with some of our members today. Shout out to Cade. He's going to his final round interview tomorrow. It's about 2 hours away where he's currently at, but he's going to absolutely crush it. One piece of advice that I gave him is many times when people have to drive, they'll wake up early, go work out, go shower, change, and then like drive 2-3 hours to go where they need to. And my advice is actually to just drive there, get there early in the morning so you don't have to worry about a blown tire, car issues, anything. Go find a gym in the area, go work out there. Then you're there plenty of time. Go put on a suit, or go have your shower, go put on your suit, and then go to the interview. Get there an hour early, half hour early, so you're prepared and you're not leaving it to last seconds. Because many times people will be like, oh, I didn't know, and you could actually take a lot of it away. So he's going to go do that. Because of that, he's got a couple other things we taught him. He's going to crush it. Not worried about it. He will get the job for sure. Really excited for him. And then had a couple other conversations with people we have today. Brennan, he crushed it on his interview. Now he's just waiting for the very last message, and then we are going to actually go to dinner tonight with Mr. Cade Page, who was part of our program. He's 23 years old, got him hired as a full-line rep with ConMed, so his new territory that he took over is about 20 minutes from where we're currently at, so we're going to take him out to dinner, meet him in person for the first time, because that's one thing, running a virtual business a lot of times is we don't get to meet people very often, so going to take him out, meet him in person, and go have a fun time. So let's go have a great night. Yeah, get inside.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
So first off, this is Cade.
How's it going, guys?
So part of the program, he got in, but also someone else part of the program.
Hello.
So real quick, so we're just talking, so you got hired at ConMed.
Yeah.
Full-line rep or associate rep?
I got hired at a full-line rep.
All right, how old are you?
I was 23, now I'm 24.
All right, so got hired as a full-line rep, 23, and what was your OTE?
OTE was like 170 to 190, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and then so we moved you to...
Moved up to New England from Nashville, Tennessee, and then now live in New York City.
And here we are having dinner. Now, what have you learned so far being in?
I've learned a ton. Like I think, like in general, like I didn't really know much about the industry. I got into Jigger's program, kind of learned what exactly you look for in an exact rep. And I was only trying to go for an associate, but then once you kind of learn and you go through those interviews, you kind of learn what exactly they're looking for, the exact questions they're asking, and then it becomes kind of like second nature. It just flows out. So then I was able to translate like how my past is going to translate into med device. And I think that's what kind of led me to be successful in the interview and getting that territory manager, because they claimed that I was overqualified. So then then I came in, proved myself, and then moved down to New York City. That's where we are.
And so he went into the lowest performing territory and got a start. And then an opening came up in New York, which is a great territory. And now he's having a lot of fun. So now we're here to celebrate. And Amy, she's from the program as well.
Hello.
So we didn't even know that we're making a matchmaking company here on the back end. They just looked at the members, and here we go. They started swiping. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. But no, it's just time to just get together, get to meet them in person, eat some food, talk about life, and go from there. So, all right. So we're having a conversation. I actually wanted to record this piece. Cade was talking about how he's been through our program. He's on our testimonial page, sharing a video of how the program helped him, how he got hired as a full-line rep to make over 170 grand. And then he gets hit up by people all the time. And then you guys all say, hey, does this work? And what is your answer to these people?
My answer to this is simple. It's whatever you put in is what you're going to get out of it. At the end of the day, if you can lead a horse to water but you can't make them drink it, and this is exactly what that is. It's giving you the exact blueprint. If you follow it, it'll work, but you do have to put it into action. At the end of the day, if you're a hungry individual, do it. In my opinion, I think do it.
Yeah. And if you're not hungry, don't do it. Thanks. But this is why it's easy, right? Because what people do, and this is, I just show this to the show, is you guys don't, I always say, when's the last time you bought something, liked it so much, took a video of that, sent it to that person, and then posted on the internet with their first name, last name, and then they're sharing their experience for everyone in the world to see, and then you can look them up on LinkedIn. And then you think you're going to call them, and they're going to be like, nope, it sucked. No, I let them post my face all over the internet, and I'm there for everyone to see, but I'm going to tell you secretly that it's a horrible thing, right? But yet you guys have never made a review for anything that you like Louis Vuitton. You never wrote a review for Louis Vuitton, right? So that's why I just wanted him to record this, because it's funny when we're talking. He's telling me about all the people that call, and it's just like, if you want to find a reason why something won't work, you'll find it. If you want to find a reason it will work, you'll find it. Like, we just put more proof than anybody out there to show you it works, but if you want to find a reason why you can't do it, you'll make one up. You'll be like, oh, well, there's no guarantee. And then I'll just say, you're right, what's the guarantee you wake up tomorrow? And then you'll say, well, you're not one. And I'll be like, great, so I'm glad we went over guarantees. And so that's like the joking part of this is you just got to get around people who want to actually help you, and you, the person watching this, has to want to put in the work and change your life. Because at the end of the day, me and our team can't want it more than you guys want it, and guess who was hungry? Him. And guess who got hired as a full-line rep at 23 years old?
It was good to see you.
Great meeting you. Great to see you.
All right. I hope you come back to New York.
We'll see. Let me know if you travel to Scottsdale.
Oh, I will. I need to go.
Yeah, you guys
I've only heard good things.
I'll just sit here and tell you, they don't suck.
Yeah, I've heard it's really nice.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Just getting to see people that we've actually helped. It just gets you going even more when you get to talk to them, meet people in person. You get to see the impact you really have, and then when they share with you their life and like how much it has changed their life, it just, there's no feeling that will ever replace that. So I'm really happy, and just getting to see both of them together, like it's just amazing, and I'm just thankful for everything we do, and thankful for the amazing human beings. And just so you guys know, we had that talk, and that's why we run our program, and we always say it's not for everybody, is we only want really high quality people that are people I could go out to dinner with and I'd enjoy, right? And we focus on a person that wants to get better, and those people both want to get better, and their life from when they join there, it's two different things, and it's so amazing to see. So I'm just forever grateful. And then we didn't even know, but we ended up getting dinner right by Times Square. And since this is our first time in New York City, we're gonna go check it out. But our big meeting is tomorrow. We're gonna be going to interview the Chief Medical Officer of Medtronic, which we're really excited about. But he also was kind enough to have us do it at LinkedIn. And so I already went there today, kind of did some checking, but LinkedIn office is at the Empire State Building. And I've never been to New York City, but I went to the Empire State Building, and tomorrow we're going to be shooting a podcast in there with one of the biggest names in medical device sales. And so I always tell you guys, I filmed this so we can show you what's possible, but I also get to go back and watch these myself and be like, man, from recording from my iPhone that was broken 6+ years ago to now we're going to go do a podcast at the Empire State Building with a top executive. It's a surreal moment. I'm very just grateful, and again, meeting our members and seeing our members today and seeing the impacts we've had. It's just thankful, and God's helped me a lot in this, and just seeing what He's done in our lives. It's amazing. And now we go see some Times Square before we get back and get ready for the big day. Today's the big day. We are just getting ready to leave. We took the morning a little slower. I did some work on the computer. We went and hit a great workout, and then got some food, showered, and now we're about to head to the Empire State Building to a LinkedIn corporate office. So I'm going through my LinkedIn before we head out, and this is a person, she's actually a nurse, but started following us and then told us that she really wants to get into medical device sales, that she's really driven and wants to do this. And then we just reach out and say, hey, our team's happy to get on a call just to learn more about her background. And then the message that comes back is, well, here's my resume. Please look at it before you call me. What do you charge? And honestly, I don't even know if I want to get in this field. And so I put this out there is, that's your competition. It's people saying they want to, they apply to a couple places, but they're not all in. And so whatever you do in life, just go all in. And the one thing I just always want to put out there is, we had this great talk at dinner the other night, And here's the biggest thing, and I share this with our team, right? Most people want to not pay any money and they just try to figure it out. But what you'll notice is all the top players have coaches, mentors, they invest. Because you either pay with time or you pay with money, right? And so what I love is watching people who've been in for, or been trying for 6, 12, 24 months, don't even have interviews. And then they're like, well, what's this gonna charge me? And it's like, well, it's already taken 2 years and you're still not at your goals. So honestly, why does it even matter what it would charge? And again, I understand that, yes, it has to make financial sense. You guys have to make it work. But it's more of shifting the mindset of looking for ROI. And I always just say this, the difference between not successful people and successful people, or what I really say is the difference between rich people and poor people. Poor people ask how much, rich people ask what's my return. A poor person never spends $5 because they just think they're burning money on fire, but they'll have the newest iPhone, they'll have all of the items, compared to rich people ask, hey, if I spend 10 grand, can I make 10 grand? And so what I would just tell you guys is you always have to switch your mindset, because this is the most common why we say we don't work with a lot of people, because most people actually don't even have the right mindset. Most people think they're just spending money and that they're lighting on fire. They don't look at it as an investment, compared to like last night we were talking with Cade. He invested himself and now we get him hired at over $150,000 as a full-line rep at 23 years old. He's happy with the ROI, and for the rest of his life he's only going to make more money, and he learned the skill set that he can now go use to help him in the future. And so that's what I just always want to encourage people is it's the same thing I do. Why we're here today, why we're doing it, I've continuously gotten mentors, coaches, invested in programs to help me, because I know I have a skill gap and I'm just learning the skills so I can get there, compared to what most people, average people do, is they're just like, maybe I'll figure it out. And then they don't understand why they never make it to the top, or they're not a top performer, or it takes them 15 years to get that. Because what the very successful people understand is they're like, why would I take the 15 years when I can actually just pay someone, learn all the skills, and maybe be there in 2 years? And so just a little mindset shift, because that's who you guys are going up against. And that's probably you right now too. You're kind of in, but you're kind of out. And then you're going to try to figure it out. But that's kind of like trying to figure out how to make it into the NBA. Like, you might have some talent, but let's just make this clear. There's a lot of athletic people who don't make the NBA. There's a lot more that goes into it. So that's just some friendly encouragement. And now we are getting ready to go to the Empire State Building to go interview the Chief Medical Officer from Medtronic. A very surreal moment. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to just go make connections and bring value. Austin's an absolutely amazing individual. Looking forward to meeting him in person for the first time and bringing a lot of value. So let's go have some fun. All right, we are here at the LinkedIn headquarters. Now, time to go do the podcast. Chief Medical Officer of Medtronic, Associate Professor, and GI Doctor. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me on the pod. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. Yeah, it's great to meet in person, because we met 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Via phone call because of social media.
It's been a long time coming since TikTok.
And now we're here today. But before we get too far into it, of talking about all the great titles you have. Successful day here in New York. That podcast couldn't have gone any better. Very grateful for the opportunity here at LinkedIn. Everyone's amazing. So grateful for what they allowed, and then also didn't stink to walk out to get this text message. Where Cade, who's part of our program, just got hired. He worked at Nestle and got hired in medical device sales. So he just got the offer verbal from BD. And then Brennan, the other guy we were talking about, just had his final with HR. And they said that they would get back to him within a day. So have a feeling within the next 24 hours, we're gonna have multiple offers extended to our people between BD, ConMed. We also have Haley getting flown out for a Hologic. So we have a lot of things in the work, and now we're gonna go get on office hours, because I need to coach people and talk with them, and then from there, we'll go to the dinner, but it's been a great day. Good morning. It is currently 6 a.m. We left for the airport around 4:30 a.m. here in New York, and now we're on our way to Miami. But yesterday couldn't have gone any better. First off, just meeting with Austin. Austin's absolutely an amazing individual and has accomplished so much. So absolutely amazing from there. And then right after we did the podcast and did everything at LinkedIn, we went back home and got on, and we actually got people hired. So Paul, who we had working through the interview process, he got the verbal, which was absolutely amazing. He came on and let us know that he got it, and then also Mr. Brennan, the one I told you who had the flat tire going for over 200K, he also sent us this yesterday. And so he got the offer. And then also Cade, one of our guys that we were telling you guys about, also in the interview, you'll see it was yesterday, he texted us at 2 o'clock, and he got the verbal with BD. So we got 3 people yesterday hired. We have over 6 people in the interview processes. Abby, who joined us not even 4 weeks ago, she's a physician assistant. She's in 4 interview processes. And then we also have Nick, who's a nurse. He's already gotten multiple offers as a distributor, and he's also in other processes with other companies. And so yesterday for me, just seeing how everything went was absolutely amazing. It's truly why I love what we do. You got to go talk with the chief medical officer of Medtronic, go make a relationship, learn more about him, and just learn how amazing he is and what he's been able to do at such a young age and be so successful. Just to go into talking with our people to find out 3 of them got hired. We have a bunch of people going through interviews, and they're all big companies, a lot of them that they're working with, and it's so much fun. Haley, who's not even been in the program for 2 weeks, getting flown out with Hologic. That's the kind of stuff that just gets me going. It truly gives us the energy. I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep right now. So we did a little decaf so I can sleep on the plane, coffee, but we're here going to Miami, then going to Orlando, and it just doesn't stop. It's been a successful trip here in New York City. And now we're gonna go get some warmer weather in Miami. All right, we're gonna give Brennan a call, who just got offered by ConMed.
Jacob, what's going on, man?
Not much, my man, how are you?
I am thrilled, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. God. I'm doing great, my man.
Congratulations, brother. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you, and welcome to medical device sales world on the north of 200K world.
Thank you, man. God, it feels so good to finally be able to break in and be able to achieve that.
Yeah. Well, all your hard work's paid off, and I just want you to know how proud I am of you. And I'm just using you as a poster child right now, man, with your flat tire, and then you still take the Uber. It's just, and you communicated well, and it just shows why you're going to be successful. But I just want you to know you should be so darn proud of yourself, and just thank you for allowing me to be a part of the journey, man.
Dude, absolutely. Thank you for working with me and helping me with this whole process. Flat tire, changed it with an Uber driver, and just hooked it with that little mini tires to the interview still.
All right, that was amazing. That's Brennan, just got a job north of 200K, full line sales rep. He was working as an associate, and we started working together, and he just was never breaking 100K. So now he's going to actually taste what it feels like to go into a division and a company that has the upside.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Miss it because there might be a case. Are you sure you want to do this? And I was young, dumb, and hungry at the time, and said, absolutely, I want it. And you're sometimes pushing too hard, and you're not being able to read a room.
So my mother was a nurse. She was a surgical tech, and then became a nurse, and then she became a PA. And my father, he's a physician. They're limping, they're tired. It's like, that's not, I can't be that.
So we just got done with the podcast with the man, the myth, the legend. And so now we're gonna go take him out to dinner. And on our way, you'll see Mr. Cade just got his offer from BD. So gonna give him a call just to go over, do a little negotiation, and then make sure it's a good fit for him. And from there, he's gonna sign with BD today. And then our 2 people that got offers from ConMed, they're gonna be getting the offer letters. They already got the verbal, either later today or tomorrow. They're all at national sales meetings, so it could get pushed off a little out there. So he's been communicating with them. Now we're gonna go grab dinner and get on this call. You're gonna absolutely crush it. You're in a great spot. So my advice for you, we looked over everything looks good. I would say get off this call, go sign it, and send me a message once you've officially signed it, so you can officially say you've broken into medical device sales. Sound good? I love it, man. Well, I just want you to know, thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. I'm so proud of you. And this is just the beginning of a lot of great phone calls and messages as you go crush it, okay? All right, thanks, man. Go enjoy your weekend, and let me know when you sign it, okay? All right, bye. Another person in medical device sales. We are here in Orlando We made it to our Airbnb where we're using to shoot. It's got a really nice aesthetic background. We actually just filmed multiple pieces of content and like videos for YouTube. We now have guests coming over tomorrow that we're going to be doing 2 podcasts. And then the next morning, we're literally waking up at 4 a.m. because our flight's before 7. And we'll be flying back to Arizona and wrap this trip up. But we are almost there. We have a lot of exciting things. We got 2 guests that are absolutely amazing that I can't wait to share with you all. One's actually very high up at Danaher, and that's absolutely amazing. And we also have a global marketer from Medtronic who's coming to be on our podcast. Really excited. Also, while we're doing this, I actually just got a message, as you'll see, from a company that we're working with as well, that they want us to help hire a new position. So they just asked if we can make it live. So again, this is where it's fun for us. We get to work with medical device companies and medtech startups that are wanting to break in, and we're getting them their people. So I'm just gonna go post that job posting to our people and keep it going. So been crazy. Miami's down. Here in Orlando, already been crazy working away, getting some things done. Have 2 amazing guests. We're gonna get this all wrapped up in the next 48 hours, and then we're gonna have a lot to talk about before we fly out.
Once again, I think God works in mysterious ways. So I felt led or inclined for the change, right?
And about the people who follow you. Like I said, when we were at the NSN conference, how you just...
Yeah, so I'm grateful. Anytime anybody comes to me with a problem, whether it's a Regents, whether it's a sales problems.
Yeah.
And if they bring a solution, great.
Yeah, and that's the...
We are back in Scottsdale, Arizona. We actually just got done recording with the Vice President of Medtronic Enabling Technologies, Elaine DeLuzio. And this wasn't an episode that was necessarily planned right away. We got back from that amazing trip, and when we just reflect on it, it's a really cool experience. We learned a lot. We had some amazing conversations, and then we actually had some crazy travels back home where our flight got canceled. We showed up to the airport at 5 a.m. with no flight. We had to rebook one and try to get back same day. And so went through all of that, got back here in Scottsdale, and then very soon we had the opportunity to have Elaine on our podcast. So we actually just got done shooting and figured that's how we would wrap up this trip. It was an absolutely amazing trip. I can't wait for you all to see the amazing podcast that came from this trip. And I just want to continue to encourage you all, if you want to break into medical device sales, if you want to go and make something happen, you just got to go put in the work. And if you guys want to learn how to break into medical device sales, click the link down below where you'll be able to learn from our team how to stand out, how to break into the industry, and also be on the lookout on this channel for future episodes of all the guests that we just filmed with.